Have you ever woken up after 8 hours of sleep feeling like you barely rested at all? Maybe your neck hurts, your lower back feels stiff, or you wake up exhausted even though you technically got enough sleep. Most people blame stress, their mattress, or even age. But there is one factor that's often overlooked, and it could be quietly affecting your health every single night. The truth is, your sleeping position may influence far more than your comfort. It can affect your spine, breathing, circulation, digestion, and even how well your brain recovers while you sleep. Some positions naturally support your body, while others can increase pressure on your joints, make snoring worse, or even contribute to sleep apnea without you realizing it. What seems like an innocent habit could be shaping the quality of your sleep for years. Here's the surprising part. According to sleep science, there isn't one perfect position for everyone. The best sleeping position depends on your body, your health, and even the way you use your pillow. A small adjustment, sometimes just a few centimeters, can completely change how you feel when you wake up. In today's video, we'll break down every major sleeping position, explain what happens inside your body while you are asleep, uncover the hidden advantages and disadvantages of each one, and rank them from the worst to the best based on scientific evidence. By the end, you'll know exactly which position gives you the best chance for deeper sleep, less pain, and better long-term health. And trust me, a few of these results might completely change the way you sleep tonight. Most people think sleep is simply about closing their eyes for 8 hours, but sleep science tells a very different story. The way you position your body each night, your sleep posture, can influence everything from your brain's ability to recover to your heart, digestion, and even how long you stay in deep sleep. That is why understanding sleeping positions explained has become one of the most important topics in modern health explained. Think about it this way: your body spends nearly 1/3 of your life in bed. If your sleep posture places unnecessary stress on your spine or restricts your breathing, that strain is repeated thousands of hours every year. Improving your sleep quality often isn't about sleeping longer. It says about choosing the best sleeping position for your body's unique needs. And as you will soon discover, some positions are far more beneficial than others. Scientists have spent decades studying how different sleeping positions affect the body. Research has shown that your posture during sleep can influence circulation, spinal health, breathing efficiency, and even the way your brain removes metabolic waste while you rest. Something as simple as side sleeping or back sleeping can create measurable differences in overall sleep health, especially over many years. What is fascinating is that no sleeping position is perfect for everyone. Someone dealing with acid reflux, GERD, or sleep apnea may benefit from an entirely different posture than someone struggling with neck pain, back pain, or shoulder pain. Before we explore each position individually, it is important to understand that every small adjustment you make tonight could have lasting effects on your comfort, recovery, and long-term health. The soldier sleeping position, also known as back sleeping, is one of the simplest yet most debated sleeping positions. In this posture, you lie flat on your back with your arms resting alongside your body, allowing your head, neck, and spine to remain in a relatively neutral line. According to sleep science, this natural spinal alignment can reduce unnecessary stress on muscles and joints, making it a strong candidate for the best sleeping position for many healthy adults. Because gravity distributes your body weight more evenly in this position, pressure points are reduced across your back and hips. Many sleep specialists recommend back sleeping for people dealing with back pain caused by poor posture during the day. Pairing this position with proper pillow positioning, using a pillow that supports the natural curve of your neck, can significantly improve sleep quality while helping your muscles recover overnight. There's another surprising benefit that has nothing to do with your spine. Since your face isn't pressed against a pillow for hours, the soldier sleeping position may help reduce sleep creases and unnecessary friction on the skin. While it's certainly one to replace a skincare routine, Avoiding constant facial compression night after night could contribute to healthier-looking skin over the years. It is one of those small advantages most people never think about until someone points it out. However, this position isn't ideal for everyone. For people who experience frequent snoring or suffer from sleep apnea, lying flat on the back allows gravity to pull the tongue and soft tissues backward, partially blocking the airway. That can make breathing more difficult and reduce overall sleep health. If you often wake up tired despite getting enough sleep, or if someone keeps complaining about your snoring, the issue might not be the number of hours you sleep, but the position you're sleeping in. And that is where our next position begins to reveal an interesting alternative. The starfish sleeping position is a variation of back sleeping, where both arms are raised near or above the head, while the legs remain comfortably extended. At first glance, it may look like someone fell asleep in the middle of celebrating a victory, but this relaxed posture has attracted attention in sleep science for its ability to distribute body weight evenly. Like the soldier's sleeping position, it promotes good spinal alignment, making it an appealing option for people seeking better sleep with less pressure on the back and hips. One of the biggest advantages of the starfish sleeping position is the reduced stress placed on the neck and spine when supported correctly. Since your body stays relatively symmetrical, muscles have to compensate for awkward twists or uneven pressure throughout the night. Combined with proper pillow positioning, this posture may also help reduce back pain and morning stiffness, especially for people who spend long hours sitting during the day. That said, raising your arms above your head isn't always as harmless as it seems. Keeping your shoulders elevated for several hours can compress nerves and place extra tension on the shoulder joints, leading some people to wake up with numb hands or shoulder pain. If you've ever wondered why your arm falls asleep overnight, your sleeping position may be playing a bigger role than you realize. Small adjustments in arm placement can often make a noticeable difference in overall sleep quality. There's another important drawback worth mentioning. Just like other forms of back sleeping, the starfish sleeping position can make snoring worse and may aggravate sleep apnea by allowing the airway to narrow during sleep. For this reason, sleep specialists often recommend choosing a supportive pillow that keeps the head properly aligned without pushing it too far forward. But what if you naturally curl up instead of stretching out? That is where the world's most popular sleeping posture enters the picture. The fetal position is by far the most common of all sleeping positions, with studies suggesting that nearly half of adults naturally drift into this posture during the night. By curling the knees toward the chest and slightly rounding the back, the body instinctively adopts a position that often feels safe and comfortable. Some researchers who study the psychology of sleep even believe this preference may be linked to our earliest developmental stage, although comfort and habit are likely the biggest reasons people return to it night after night. From a health perspective, the fetal position can offer several important advantages. It is one of the most recommended forms of side sleeping, particularly for pregnant women, because it improves circulation and reduces pressure on major blood vessels. Many people also notice less back pain and improved sleep quality when sleeping this way, especially if they place a pillow between their knees to maintain better spinal alignment and reduce tension in the hips. But there's a catch: curling up too tightly can create problems of its own. When your knees are pulled excessively toward your chest and your chin tucks too far down, your spine loses its natural alignment, placing unnecessary stress on your neck and lower back. Over time, this may contribute to neck pain, muscle stiffness, and even restricted breathing, preventing your body from reaching its full potential for better sleep. The key is finding a relaxed version of the posture rather than an exaggerated one. Keep your legs comfortably bent instead of tightly curled. Allow your shoulders to stay loose and use proper pillow positioning to support both your head and neck. This simple adjustment can preserve all the benefits of the fetal position while minimizing its drawbacks. And if you prefer sleeping on your side without curling up at all, the next position offers an entirely different approach with its own unique advantages. The log position is one of the purest forms of side sleeping. In this posture, you lie on your side with both legs extended and your arms resting naturally alongside your body, creating a straight, relaxed line from head to toe. Unlike the fetal position, there is very little curling involved, allowing your body to maintain a more neutral sleep posture. According to sleep science, this can promote excellent spinal alignment, especially when your pillow keeps your head level with your shoulders. One of the biggest reasons sleep experts recommend the log position is its effect on breathing and digestion. Sleeping on your side helps keep the airway more open than many forms of back sleeping, often reducing snoring and making it a better choice for people with mild sleep apnea. At the same time, this posture can help reduce acid reflux and GERD, particularly when sleeping on the left side, making it a practical option for anyone looking to improve both sleep health and overall comfort. Despite these advantages, the log position isn't completely free of challenges. Because most of your body weight rests on one shoulder and one hip for several hours, some people wake up with shoulder pain, numbness, or pressure around the joints. If your mattress is too firm, these pressure points can become even more noticeable, reducing your overall sleep quality instead of improving it. Fortunately, a few small adjustments can make a remarkable difference. Choosing a mattress that cushions your shoulders while still supporting your spine, combined with proper pillow positioning, helps distribute pressure more evenly across your body. Some sleepers also benefit from placing a small pillow between their knees to keep their hips aligned and reduce strain on the lower back. But not every side sleeper keeps their arms tucked by their sides. Some naturally reach forward, creating an entirely different sleeping posture that brings its own unique benefits and drawbacks. The yearner position is another popular form of side sleeping, but with one key difference. Instead of keeping your arms at your sides, you extend them forward as if you're reaching for something. It may look like you're trying to grab one more hour of sleep or maybe tomorrow's coffee, but this posture has become a fascinating subject in sleep science. By changing the position of your shoulders and upper body, it creates a unique balance between comfort, breathing, and body support. Because your airway tends to stay more open while side sleeping, the yearner position may help reduce snoring and can be a better alternative for some people dealing with mild sleep apnea. It also supports healthy circulation and may improve overall sleep health, especially when your head, neck, and spine remain in a straight line. Proper pillow positioning is essential here, as the wrong pillow height can tilt your neck and undo many of the posture's natural benefits. The downside is that reaching your arms forward for several hours can place extra stress on your shoulders, elbows, and wrists. If your upper arm is unsupported or your mattress is too firm, you may wake up with shoulder pain, tingling fingers, or stiffness across the upper back. While the yearner position generally offers better spinal alignment than sleeping on your stomach, these pressure points shouldn't be ignored if they become a regular morning surprise. Fortunately, comfort is often just one small adjustment away. Try hugging a soft body pillow or placing a pillow between your arms to reduce tension in the shoulders while keeping your chest comfortably open. Pair that with a supportive mattress, and many people experience noticeable improvements in sleep quality without changing their favorite sleeping posture. But there's one factor that may matter even more than the position itself: which side of your body you're actually sleeping on. And that's exactly where we were headed next. If there is one sleeping habit that consistently earns praise from sleep specialists, it is left side sleeping. While both forms of side sleeping offer important health benefits, sleeping on your left side has been associated with improvements in digestion, circulation, and overall sleep health. It may not seem like a dramatic change, but simply rolling onto your left side can alter the way several organs function while you sleep. One of the biggest reasons for this recommendation involves gravity. Your stomach naturally sits slightly to the left, so left-side sleeping helps keep stomach acid where it belongs. For people dealing with acid reflux or GERD, this position often reduces nighttime symptoms by making it harder for acid to flow back into the esophagus. Many people notice fewer interruptions during the night, leading to better sleep and significantly improved sleep quality without taking any additional medication. This position is also widely recommended during pregnancy. As the baby grows, left-side sleeping improves circulation by reducing pressure on major blood vessels, allowing blood to flow more efficiently to both the mother and the baby. Even outside of pregnancy, healthy blood flow supports oxygen delivery throughout the body, helping muscles, organs, and the brain recover more effectively during sleep. Of course, no sleeping position is perfect. Spending the entire night on one side may increase pressure on the left shoulder or hip, especially if your mattress doesn't provide enough cushioning. Fortunately, proper pillow positioning, a supportive mattress, and occasionally changing sides can help maintain excellent spinal alignment while minimizing shoulder pain. But what happens if you're naturally drawn to sleeping on your right side instead? Surprisingly, the answer isn't as simple as many people think. While right-side sleeping doesn't receive as much attention as sleeping on the left, it can still be an excellent choice for many people. Like other forms of side sleeping, it generally keeps the airway more open than back sleeping, which may reduce snoring and support overall sleep health. The key is understanding that the benefits of this position depend largely on your individual health rather than following a one-size-fits-all recommendation. Some research suggests that right-side sleeping may feel more comfortable for certain people because it changes the way pressure is distributed across the chest and upper body. For healthy adults without significant digestive issues, there may be very little difference in sleep quality between the left and right sides. If you wake up feeling rested, free of neck pain and back pain, your body may already be telling you that this position works well for you. However, when it comes to digestion, the story becomes a bit more complicated. Unlike left-side sleeping, lying on your right side may allow stomach acid to move toward the esophagus more easily in some individuals. For people living with acid reflux or GERD, this can increase nighttime discomfort, causing frequent awakenings and reducing opportunities for better sleep. That's why doctors often recommend experimenting with the left side when reflux becomes a recurring problem. The good news is that you don't necessarily need to abandon your favorite sleeping side. Proper pillow positioning, maintaining good spinal alignment, and avoiding large meals just before bed can significantly reduce many of these issues. Sleep is rarely about finding one perfect position. It is about finding the one that best supports your body. And speaking of positions that divide expert opinions, the next one is often considered the most controversial of them all: stomach sleeping, also known as the free-fall sleeping position. The free-fall sleeping position, better known as stomach sleeping, is one of the most controversial sleeping positions in sleep science. In this posture, you lie face down with your head turned to one side, often with your arms tucked under or around the pillow. While many people find it incredibly cozy and swear they can't fall asleep any other way, most sleep specialists hesitate to call it the best sleeping position because of the long-term strain it can place on the body. Ironically, stomach sleeping does have one important advantage. Since gravity pulls the tongue and soft tissues forward instead of backward, the airway often stays more open than it does during back sleeping. This may reduce snoring for some people, and in certain mild cases, even lessen symptoms associated with sleep apnea. It is a reminder that nearly every sleep posture comes with both benefits and trade-offs, depending on your individual health needs. The biggest concern is what happens to your spine and neck over several hours. Because your face must remain turned to one side to breathe, your neck stays twisted throughout the night, placing continuous stress on muscles, joints, and cervical discs. At the same time, The natural curve of the lower back often flattens against the mattress, increasing the risk of neck pain, back pain, and poor spinal alignment. Waking up stiff after a full night's sleep is often the first sign that your sleeping position may be working against you. If stomach sleeping is the only way you can comfortably fall asleep, don't worry, you don't necessarily have to give it up overnight. Using a very thin pillow, or even sleeping without one under your head, can reduce neck rotation, while placing a small pillow beneath your hips may help restore a healthier spinal position. These simple adjustments can improve sleep quality and reduce unnecessary strain. But here is something even more surprising. Many people do to stay in just one position all night, and that natural movement may actually be a healthy sign. That's exactly what we'll explore next. If you've ever fallen asleep on your back and woken up on your side, or somehow ended up in a completely different position, you've experienced what experts call a combination sleeper. In fact, most people don't remain in a single sleep posture throughout the night. According to sleep science, it is perfectly normal to change sleeping positions multiple times while sleeping, often without remembering it the next morning. These subtle movements help your body relieve pressure and maintain comfort as the hours pass. Changing positions during the night is actually one of the body's smartest built-in protection systems. Staying in one posture for too long can reduce circulation, increase pressure on joints, and place unnecessary stress on muscles. By naturally alternating between side sleeping, back sleeping, and other positions, your body redistributes weight, protects sensitive tissues, and helps preserve healthy spinal alignment. For many people, this flexibility contributes to better sleep and improved overall sleep health. However, there's an important difference between healthy movement and excessive tossing and turning. If you are constantly changing positions every few minutes, waking up repeatedly, or never feeling refreshed in the morning, the problem may not be your favorite sleeping position at all. Poor mattress support, chronic pain, stress, sleep apnea, acid reflux, or even incorrect pillow positioning can interrupt deep sleep and force your body to keep searching for a comfortable posture. Over time, this can significantly reduce sleep quality. The goal isn't to stop moving it. It is to understand why you're moving. If your position changes, feel natural, and you wake up energized, your body is likely doing exactly what it should. But if every morning begins with neck pain, back pain, or unexplained fatigue, it may be worth looking beyond your sleeping habits and evaluating your sleep environment as a whole. Sometimes, one small adjustment outside your body can make an even bigger difference than changing positions, and that's where one surprisingly simple pillow trick comes into play next. Sometimes, improving your sleep doesn't require changing your favorite position at all. It simply requires adding the right support. Placing a pillow between your legs is one of the easiest recommendations in sleep science, especially for people who prefer side sleeping. This small adjustment helps keep your hips, pelvis, and knees in a more natural position, encouraging better spinal alignment throughout the night without forcing you to relearn how you sleep. When your upper leg rests directly on the lower one, your hips tend to rotate slightly forward. That subtle twist may not seem important, but after 7 or 8 hours, it can place unnecessary stress on the lower back and surrounding muscles. A pillow between your knees keeps your legs separated just enough to reduce that rotation, improve sleep posture, and often relieve persistent back pain. Many physical therapists recommend this simple technique because it's inexpensive, easy to try, and effective for a wide range of sleepers. The benefits don't stop at the lower back. Better hip alignment also reduces pressure on the knees and decreases strain across the pelvis, allowing your muscles to relax more completely during the night. Many people report waking up with less stiffness and greater mobility after only a few nights of using this method. Combined with proper pillow positioning for your head and neck, this simple habit can noticeably improve sleep quality without requiring a new mattress or expensive equipment. Of course, choosing the right pillow matters just as much as using one. A pillow that's too thin may allow your knees to collapse together, while one that's overly thick can push your hips out of alignment in the opposite direction. The goal is gentle support rather than forcing your body into an unnatural posture. And while supporting the lower body can solve several common problems, raising the upper body may be the secret weapon for people dealing with breathing difficulties, congestion, or nighttime acid reflux. That is exactly what we'll look at next. Sometimes the solution isn't changing your sleeping position, it's changing your angle. Elevated sleeping, where your head and upper torso are raised by several inches, has become one of the most recommended strategies in sleep science for improving sleep health. Whether you use an adjustable bed, a wedge pillow, or carefully elevate the head of your mattress, this simple change allows gravity to work in your favor instead of against you. One of the biggest advantages of elevated sleeping is its ability to reduce acid reflux and GERD symptoms. When you lie completely flat, stomach acid can travel more easily into the esophagus, especially after a late meal. By keeping your upper body elevated, gravity helps keep that acid where it belongs, often reducing nighttime heartburn and improving overall sleep quality. Many people notice fewer interruptions during the night without changing anything else about their bedtime routine. Breathing can improve as well. People who struggle with snoring, mild sleep apnea, seasonal allergies, or nasal congestion often find that elevating the upper body helps keep the airway more open. This allows air to move more freely, reducing resistance and making each breath a little easier. While elevated sleeping isn't a cure for serious sleep disorders, it can be an effective tool that complements medical treatment and supports better sleep for many individuals. Like every sleep strategy, however, proper technique is essential. Raising only your head with several stacked pillows can push your neck forward, disrupting spinal alignment and increasing the risk of neck pain. Instead, experts recommend lifting your shoulders and upper back as well, allowing your entire upper body to remain supported in a gentle incline. It's a small difference that can make a surprisingly big impact. But even with the perfect sleeping angle, one overlooked factor can still determine whether you wake up refreshed or saw the pillow beneath your head. And that is exactly where we're heading next. Choosing the right pillow is just as important as choosing the best sleeping position. Even if you've found the perfect sleep posture, the wrong pillow can throw your neck out of alignment, reduce sleep quality, and leave you waking up with stiffness or headaches. According to sleep science, your pillow's primary job isn't simply to feel soft, it says, to keep your head, neck, and spine in a straight, natural line throughout the night. If you're a fan of side sleeping, you'll usually benefit from a thicker, firmer pillow. Because there's a larger gap between your head and the mattress, the pillow needs enough height to fill that space without tilting your neck. Proper pillow positioning helps maintain healthy spinal alignment, reduces shoulder pain, and minimizes unnecessary pressure on the cervical spine. Many experts also recommend memory foam or latex pillows because they hold their shape better while supporting the head evenly. For those who prefer back sleeping, including the soldier sleeping position and the starfish sleeping position, a medium-height pillow is often the best choice. A pillow that's too high pushes the head forward, while one that's too flat allows it to fall backward, both of which can contribute to neck pain and even worsen snoring. The goal is to preserve the natural curve of your neck so your muscles can fully relax during sleep. If you're a combination sleeper, flexibility becomes the priority. Since you naturally switch between different sleeping positions, look for a responsive pillow that adapts as you move without losing support. And if you recommitted to stomach sleeping or the free-fall sleeping position, choose the thinnest pillow possible, or in some cases, none at all, to reduce strain on your neck. But even the perfect pillow can decompensate for a mattress that doesn't support your body properly. That's why the surface beneath you deserves just as much attention as the pillow above you. Finding the right mattress isn't about buying the most expensive model on the market. It is about finding one that works with your sleep posture instead of against it. According to sleep science, your mattress should support the natural curves of your body while evenly distributing your weight. If it is too soft, your hips may sink too deeply. If it is too firm, pressure can build around your shoulders and hips, reducing both comfort and sleep quality. For people who prefer side sleeping, a medium to medium soft mattress is often the ideal choice. Since much of your weight rests on your shoulders and hips, the surface should provide enough cushioning to relieve pressure without allowing your spine to bend unnaturally. This balance promotes healthy spinal alignment, improves circulation, and may reduce shoulder pain and back pain after a full night's rest. If you are more comfortable with back sleeping, including the soldier sleeping position or the starfish sleeping position, a medium firm mattress usually offers the best support. It helps keep the spine aligned while preventing the lower back from collapsing into the mattress. Meanwhile, people who practice stomach sleeping or the free-fall sleeping position often benefit from a firmer surface that limits excessive sinking around the hips, helping reduce stress on the lower back. Of course, there's no universal perfect mattress because every body is different. Your weight, body shape, favorite sleeping position, and even existing conditions like neck pain, sleep apnea, or GERD all influence what feels most supportive. The real goal is to wake up without stiffness, numbness, or discomfort. But even with the right mattress and pillow, a few common sleeping mistakes can quietly sabotage your rest every single night, and they are far more common than most people realize. Even if you've found what seems like the best sleeping position, a few small mistakes can undo nearly all of its benefits. According to sleep science, it is often these tiny habits, not the position itself, that lead to poor sleep quality, morning stiffness, and long-term discomfort. The good news is that most of them are surprisingly easy to fix once you know what to look for. One of the most common problems is using the wrong pillow height. A pillow that's too tall forces your neck forward, while one that's too flat lets your head fall backward or sideways. Either way, your spinal alignment suffers, increasing the risk of neck pain, headaches, and muscle tension. Proper pillow positioning should keep your ears aligned with your shoulders, allowing your neck to remain in a neutral position throughout the night. Another mistake is sleeping with your body twisted. Many people keep their shoulders facing one direction while their hips rotate another, especially during side sleeping. This uneven posture creates unnecessary stress across the lower back and pelvis, contributing to back pain and reducing overall sleep health. Over time, even small rotations repeated night after night can leave you waking up sore without understanding why. Finally, don't underestimate the importance of full body support. Letting your knees collapse together, curling into an overly tight fetal position, or sleeping without enough support beneath your head and shoulders can gradually strain muscles and joints. Sometimes a simple pillow between your knees or a better mattress is all it takes to transform your sleep posture. Now that we've explored every major position, support technique, and common mistake, it is time for the moment you've probably been waiting for: the scientific ranking of every sleeping position, from the least recommended to the very best. Now comes the question everyone has been waiting for: which is truly the best sleeping position, and which one should you avoid if possible? Before we begin, remember that this ranking is based on current sleep science, overall sleep health, spinal alignment, breathing, and long-term comfort for the average healthy adult. Your personal needs may shift the ranking slightly, but this list provides an excellent starting point for making smarter sleep decisions. 8. The free-fall sleeping position, stomach sleeping. Although stomach sleeping may reduce snoring for some people, it places continuous stress on the neck and lower back due to the constant head rotation. Poor spinal alignment, increased neck pain, and a higher likelihood of waking up stiff make it the worst sleeping position for most adults, especially over the long term. 7. The starfish sleeping position. While it supports the spine well, raising your arms above your head for several hours can increase pressure on the shoulders and compress nerves. Combined with the fact that it's another form of back sleeping, it may also worsen sleep apnea and snoring in susceptible individuals, preventing truly restorative sleep. 6. The soldier sleeping position. The classic back sleeping posture provides excellent spinal alignment and may even reduce facial pressure during sleep. However, its tendency to narrow the airway makes it less suitable for people with breathing issues. For healthy sleepers without sleep apnea, though, it remains a very solid choice. Have the Yerna position. This version of side sleeping offers good breathing support and healthy circulation, but extended arm positioning can sometimes lead to shoulder pain or numbness. With proper pillow positioning, many of these drawbacks can be minimized, making it a comfortable option for a wide range of sleepers. For the log position. Sleeping straight on your side provides consistent support for the spine, while helping reduce acid reflux, GERD, and snoring. The main limitation is increased pressure on one shoulder and hip, but with the right mattress and pillow, it is one of the healthiest everyday sleeping positions available. 3. The combination sleeper. Surprisingly, moving naturally throughout the night can be a sign of healthy sleep. By alternating between different sleeping positions, your body relieves pressure, protects circulation, and reduces prolonged stress on muscles and joints. As long as those movements aren't caused by discomfort or poor sleep quality, being a combination sleeper can actually work in your favor. 2. The fetal position. The fetal position earns one of the highest spots because it is comfortable, promotes healthy side sleeping, improves breathing, and often relieves back pain. It becomes even more beneficial during pregnancy. The only caution is avoiding an overly tight curl, which can compromise breathing and reduce proper spinal alignment. When left side sleeping. Based on current sleep science, left side sleeping takes the top spot for most adults. It supports healthy digestion, reduces acid reflux and GERD, improves circulation, keeps the airway relatively open, and encourages excellent sleep health. When paired with proper pillow positioning and a supportive mattress, it offers one of the best combinations of comfort, recovery, and long-term health benefits. Of course, the perfect sleeping position is ultimately the one that fits your body, and that is exactly what brings us to the final lesson of this journey. After exploring every major sleeping position, one thing becomes clear: there isn't a single posture that is perfect for everyone. The best sleeping position depends on your body, your medical history, and even the way you breathe while you sleep. Someone dealing with acid reflux, GERD, or sleep apnea may benefit from a completely different approach than someone trying to relieve back pain, neck pain, or improve circulation. That is why listening to your body is just as important as following the science. The encouraging news is that you don't need to transform your sleeping habits overnight. In many cases, improving your sleep quality comes down to making one small adjustment at a time. Whether it's improving your pillow positioning, switching to healthier side sleeping, choosing a mattress that better supports your spinal alignment, or trying elevated sleeping, these simple changes can add up to remarkable improvements in both comfort and long-term sleep health. Think of sleep as an investment rather than just a daily routine. Every night, your brain repairs itself, your muscles recover, your immune system strengthens, and your body prepares for the next day. Giving your body the right sleep posture isn't just about avoiding discomfort tomorrow morning. It's about protecting your health for years to come. The smallest adjustment you make tonight could become one of the healthiest habits you ever build. Now, here is a question worth thinking about. If something as simple as changing your sleeping position could help you wake up with less pain, more energy, and a healthier body, why not try it tonight? Experiment with what you've learned. Pay attention to how you feel over the next few mornings and let your own body become the final judge. After all, the science can guide you, but your results will tell the real story. Before you go to bed tonight, take just a few seconds to think about how you usually sleep. Is your pillow really supporting your neck? Is your mattress helping your spine or working against it? Could one small adjustment completely change the way you feel tomorrow morning? Sleep is one of the few things we all do every single day, yet it's also one of the most overlooked aspects of our health. The good news is that improving it doesn't always require expensive products or complicated routines. Sometimes the biggest transformation begins with something as simple as changing the way you lie down. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Which sleeping position do you usually wake up in? Have you ever noticed a connection between your sleeping posture and how you feel in the morning? Share your experience in the comments. Your story might help someone else sleep better too. If you enjoyed this video and want more science-backed explanations about the human body, psychology, health, and everyday habits, make sure to subscribe to The Human Professor and turn on notifications so you never miss a new lesson. Thanks for watching, sleep well, and we'll see you in the next video.